Thanks for tuning to the Adapters in Focus, a continuing series of conversations based on the book, The Adapters, available right now at Amazon.com. Find booksellers everywhere and lots of other great places online, particularly theadapters.net, where you should join us for even more in-depth and short-take conversations about the changes taking place in the fourth age. I'm Glenn Hausman. That's Sean Worker. Sean, I'm excited. We talk a lot about adapting, but I haven't seen an entire country rethinking about how its people are going to work, live, and play.
Yeah, remote hubs. That's the new phrase here in Ireland. You know, it's just ironic that I am now back in Ireland. Nonetheless, 400 locations have been identified within the country, courtesy of a government scheme that has identified a place for people to work from home and innovate and get connected in a completely different way with the country, their jobs, and the environment.
All right, I need to know how this worked, because this sounds interesting to me, because it could also, I think, help bring economic equity to communities that might have been left out over this transference to the digital age over the last number of years.
Yeah, it's interesting. This seems to be like a case study that was built on in 2016 in a place called Skibbereen in Southern Ireland, near Cork. They started this as an innovation hub in their town. They converted a cinema and a couple of old buildings and some pubs and turned this into a tech center. It is now a vibrant innovation hub. The country has now embraced that. They are going to take cinemas, pubs, and other rural environments that may be coming out of COVID. They're going to be empty. And they're now putting effort and money into creating multiple co-working and innovation hubs distributed throughout the country, as well as a commitment of 20% of public sector workers working from home, and more than likely not anywhere near a government building.
That's very interesting, because as we know, what COVID has done is it's got us rethinking, reorienting our thoughts and opinions on how we're going to do business in the future, accelerating those trends that we saw take root before COVID. I think this is a fantastic idea in order to engage a population in a more meaningful way to help them participate in a global economy.
You know, it's good for a lot of things. I think, again, going back to the TTH hospitality groups and short takes, you know, our short take on it is that this is an opportunity for a distributed workforce. It's going to take some pressure off our roads. It's going to build up communities that maybe wouldn't have been attractive to tourists, but it's certainly going to be very attractive to now how people work. PwC had a survey last year where they surveyed close to 450 companies. And guess what? 58% of them said they're going to work from home. Now, we're not trying to tackle the whole work from home thing in our short takes, but this is maybe a blueprint for cities and smaller countries as well as large countries to think about how to rejuvenate and regenerate their towns and villages that are not cities. So more to follow.
While also creating opportunity for smart companies out there to better match their products with the way that this culture is moving. Sean, I sense a lot more opportunity in co-located work environments that might have some sort of lodging associated with it. So I'm thinking, I want to hear what people have to say. What do you think about these ideas? Let us know in the comment section below, and we'll answer them in a future video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you soon.